Hi guys, Lana here. Welcome to the video blog for this morning. And today is all about the event we've just launched here in Perth called Owning It, Finding Your Confidence to Get Out of Your Own Way. I'm super pumped. I'm co-producing it with the amazing Kerry Allen from Game Face. And as the name suggests, it's all about owning it. I'm just so excited to bring this format to Perth and basically just talk about how as women we just basically get out of our own way and kind of just step up to owning our success, owning our happiness with no apologies, just taking that leap of self-faith and self-belief. Because it's something that I've found a lot with my clients, and I know Kerry has certainly found with her clients, that there are so many incredible business women out there, not just small business owners, but women in the corporate space, and they have everything it takes to succeed, like lots of creativity, incredible business ideas. They've got the drive, they've got the commitment, but they just, for some reason, can't see how amazing and awesome they are and, really see themselves through our eyes as coaches. And I got to say, it breaks my heart because I know from personal experience how critical self-belief is to your success. And not just in business, but in life, so I wanted to kind of drill into that a little bit more today, and something that I'm really very passionate about, which I think you'll know if you know me, is goal setting and how that sets you up for success in your life and in business. And I learned from a very early age how integral goal setting would be for me. I'm very motivated by those things. And, I think the motivation, which is something we're going to be talking about on the night at Owning It, motivation is really not this magical, thing that one day you wake up and for the rest of your life you're motivated. It's something that is conscious. You make deliberate choices every day for the rest of your life if you want to achieve, things. So, for example, I love my food. I love eating and drinking. I'm a very all or nothing person, so I love running as much as I love eating. And I had been in Sydney for 12 months. I moved there in 2009, and at the end of the 12 months, I had put on 12 kilos, and my now husband and I had been eating and drinking our way through Sydney. And he's one of those annoying people that doesn't put on weight very easily, but I do. And I was like, right, 12 kilos, how did that happen? And I know how I work, so I kind of reverse engineer the outcome. So the outcome for me was I wanted to lose 12 kilos and get fit. So the first thing I did was put my name down for a half marathon. And I've always loved running, so it sounds crazier than it actually is, but I'd never run a half marathon before. But the important thing there was I put the goal and the obstacle effectively in front of me. And it was, I think, 6 months away. So, a reasonable amount of time to allow me to train up for the half marathon. But it also gave me the outcome of losing the weight, of getting fit, but also the positive outcome of running the half marathon. And so I trained, then I broke it up into small chunks, took the goal and worked backwards from it. So gave myself a training program, trained myself up to 10K, trained myself up to 20K, and did the half marathon. So I'm not saying it wasn't really hard, because it's one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I know myself, and I know that if I don't have a goal or an obstacle or a challenge in front of me and something that's meaningful to me, I kind of, none of us are 100% motivated all the time. And I think that's something that is really important to remember. I think we all sometimes look at other people and think, oh, wow, they're so motivated. How do they do what they do? It's because they're driven by something. So I think you've got to find the thing that you're driven by, and then you've got to put the goals or the challenges or obstacles, however you want to think about it, in place to make sure you work towards that goal. Another thing that I think is really important in the goal setting piece is that positive reinforcement, because it gives you all of those, awesome endorphins in your brain, gives you that positive feedback. And what it tells you is, I can do this. I can set myself a goal, work towards it, and achieve it. And what it tells you is, you're capable of doing whatever you want to do. And, I've known about this, I guess, as a means to motivate myself from quite an early age. I've been, putting these little mini obstacles in front of myself from quite early on in life. I know when I was in year 12, and there were some, amazing students at my high school that really inspired me, and I basically just wanted to be like them. One was, an incredible musical student, and the other was an incredible runner. And, for anybody that knows me, they will know that music and running are two of my main loves in life. And, again, it's that goal that you've really kind of emotionally committed to. And when I think about, I was in year 8 and I saw these amazing two young women up on stage. They were prefects, and I just thought, oh my God, I really want to be like them when I grow up, when I get to year 12. And the emotional connection was so strong, and I can still feel it now when I think about it, but it really drove me to, over 5 years, really work towards that goal, put all of the little, steps in place. Breaking it down into manageable chunks is one of the most important things you can do when you're working towards a goal. And yeah, I was lucky enough to reach some of the goals I set for myself when I got to year 12. I conducted my house choir and we won. That was amazing. And I ran in my cross country and came 11th. And I'm not a fast runner, but I was stoked because I trained really hard. And that's the thing. If you want to get that kind of endorphin rush and feedback at the end of, your achievement, it's so important to follow it through. And yes, it's really hard. And can be very challenging mentally and emotionally as well. But what you learn at the end, and those, basically the neural pathways you're kind of plugging in inside your brain, are all telling you, yeah, you can do this. You've done it once, you can do it again, and you can keep doing it, and you know how to get there. So for me, I know I'm a very, very goal-oriented person. Not everyone is so much the same way as I am, but I know what works for me, and I really know not only does it help you get to your achievements, but the confidence that you take away from doing those things is so important. It's no less important in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s than it is in your, early teenage years. So that's why, from personal experience, I really know, I've had a whole journey that I won't go into today, but, in my life, when I look back on it in terms of confidence and self-belief, and just working through issues that I think have really kind of got me to where I am now. And I often see with my clients that they're just just lacking that tiny little bit of X factor that will basically set themselves up for everything that they want. And that is the confidence, that is the self-belief. So the event, a little bit more about the event. As I said, I'm co-producing it with Kerry Allen from Game Face. We also have the amazing Kirsten Bowes from The Conscious Mother. Kirsten is a psychologist here in Perth, and she specialises in ambitious mothers and ambitious women. And we also have Vanessa Thiel from Action Potential Group. Vanessa's also a psychologist. And Vanessa's a specialist in resilience, which is a word I think you're going to hear a whole lot more of if you haven't already. And then Kerry will also be on our panel. So the three awesome women will be speaking a lot about kind of self-confidence and motivation, and how you, I guess, make that work for you as a variable in your life. And I'll be facilitating that panel discussion, which I'm really excited about. And we've got the gorgeous Louise Momba from Channel 9. She'll be opening the evening for us. And $10 from every ticket sold will be going towards the Girls Standing Strong social enterprise based here in Perth. These guys are amazing. And I am so happy that we are supporting this organisation because they're really kind of doing the important work at the younger age. So, you know, all of us as grown women, we're all in our 30s and 40s or 20s, whatever we are, and, you know, we're working through our challenges, but it starts, you know, we all know it starts young. So, yeah, we've got Kim from Standing Strong will be joining us on the night, which we're really excited about. So that's it, owning it, finding your confidence to get out of your own way. I want all of you to come. I want this to be a massive success, not for me, but for the cause, you know, of just getting women to stop apologising and take that leap of faith and just go out there and chase after everything you deserve and everything you want in life. So yeah, a little bit of an inspirational powwow this morning. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions about owning it, please send me an email at info@onesmallstepcoaching.com.au. I would love to see you there. Okay, thanks. Bye.